We're up.
Yeah.
What up, what up, what up?
Sub it up.
This is B-Sow
KK Special. Bringing you another mock.
draft from Deep Bomb. So the way I got this set up right now is you are team number 1 at... Nope.
Why did Twitch show up first? That was weird.
Which one do you got?
That was
So
strange.
you've got-
I put YouTube first because I thought it would put the YouTube card, but it put the Twitch card for some reason.
Oh. That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
whatever.
currently you've got pick 6, but you want to switch? You want pick 12? You want the wheel?
Yeah.
All right. I'll move you over there.
Want that wheel?
Over here.
But yeah, then like I said, you need to just share whatever window.
Do what?
So you need to share whatever window I am because I'm still looking at your entire desktop.
Ah, yes. Very good. Stop sharing screen.
Your head's huge now.
Share screen. So you're gonna see.
Bum, 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 bum.
Which one though? The second one?
That's pick 6.
That's pick 6?
Yeah.
Switch. Haha.
That'd be your team.
Start. Is that better?
So you got David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, Zeke, and Antonio Brown off the board, huh? Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, cool.
Pretty
All right,
standard
so,
first 4 selections.
yep. David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, Zeke Elliott, Antonio Brown.
No DeAndre Hopkins like that one time.
Yep, so I'm up here at 6. And I think happy to have Odell or
Mike
Evans. Sorry about this.
McCoy taking that RB. My volume's up all the way, right?
Yes, yeah, I believe it is.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take Odell here.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty consensus the next guy that you would take.
Yep.
Some people like Mike Evans more, which, I mean, you could easily debate for how good he was last year.
Yeah, that's why we've got him as the next wide receiver up after Odell, but I'll stick to the board. Draft that best player available. So you got pick 12 here,
AJ
the
Green
wheel.
next. I'm liking the wheel, man. The wheel's got some juicy players.
It does. And a lot of like good ways. You can go any way you want, so you don't feel like horrible.
Right.
You don't feel like you get screwed. Whoever gets taken, like it's adaptable. The problem is that like
if you're doing a good running back there, you're going to have to take one here, which I will at least take one.
Yeah.
I might even take more.
Right. It's just very unlikely there's not one running back you're pretty happy with.
Yeah.
And if that happened, it would mean you were getting stuck with just two stud wide receivers, because you don't get to pick again until the end of the 3rd, which obviously is the downside. But that lets you, in a lot of ways, like skip over all of those, like late 2nd and early 3rd round running backs who are awful.
There's a bunch of wide receivers right there too. You get to miss. They're awful.
Yeah, exactly. Late 2nd round, early 3rd round there are a lot of like possible trap players.
Right.
There's a lot of good players in there, obviously, as well, but
So I think I'm just going to draft the board, man. Just go T.Y.
T.Y.
Hilton and
Devonta.
Devonta Freeman. I think
Yeah.
those are the two best players that are out.
I
I think pretty hands down those are the two best guys.
I mean, we've got Melvin Gordon ranked 8th in our rankings. So I'm going to take Ty for you.
Yeah, I like Melvin Gordon too. I don't know.
You want? I mean, we've got Melvin Gordon at 8, Devonta Freeman at 10 on the DeepBomb.com top 100. But I mean, play it how you want. I mean, you want a running back? Which one? You know, they're close.
Oh, I'm going to stick with Devonta. I feel like he's probably safer.
Fair.
Those guys are pretty close to the same dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's safer. He obviously
Melvin Gordon does have a little bit more upside, I feel. Just, I mean, unless Tevin Coleman gets hurt again and Freeman goes on another ridiculous run, but
yeah. I mean,
there's nobody really there taking Gordon's value away. But still, I think Freeman's probably the safer pick.
All right,
you snatch that up.
Yeah.
Especially when you're on the wheel, like, God, you just can't miss. Like, if Melvin Gordon somehow does what he did in the first year as opposed to last year,
I mean,
then your team's just in a bad way.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that I don't like him. I like him a lot this year. Just
no, like I was saying, it's really nice that you have a lot of players that you're happy with there. I mean,
right.
You could have easily had, like, Michael Thomas and maybe LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, I would have loved those guys.
Obviously. But, it wasn't too far off of that happening.
Right.
But I do like the pick of wide receiver running back for sure. Like, I feel like you're getting, like, some really good value there.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
A mid RB1 and a mid wide receiver 1. It's great.
Yeah.
So the downside is you got to wait infinite here. But again, like we were talking about earlier, there are a lot of peoples in the like 20s and 30s where, I mean, yes, some of them will end up being really good, like breakout players, but there are some who are just gonna fucking straight drop off a cliff. So to get that security that you had in that first wheel, and then be able to take some stabs at some like high upside guys in the early 40s is like great. All right, so it's back on me. I have Odell, and I'm gonna go ahead and snap up Jay Ajayi here.
I assumed you would.
Yeah, this is the end of the RB1s, like on the board. You get down to Lamar Miller, and you've got definite like concern. Like I think Lamar Miller is going to be good this year. I don't think he's going to get like he's not going to get usurped by the rookie, but I mean he has shown durability concerns and like not being able to handle that like 300 touch per year workload.
Yeah, well, the other problem was also they just ran his ass into the ground. He could probably get there, but they can't give him the ball 25, 30 times a game for the first month.
Yeah, whereas exactly. Whereas Jay Ajayi, that's like exactly what they're talking about doing is giving the ball to him like 25 times a week, like the whole season. And they're
which I mean that's probably fine. He's a young dude. Lamar Miller is not exactly young anymore.
Exactly, and he's just not.
He's not old, but he's around the
No, he's just not built like that.
Yeah, he's not big.
He's just big enough to be a feature back, like just durable enough, but not quite enough to just like fucking pound it 25, 30 times if called upon.
Not big enough to pound it, not shifty enough to avoid getting beat up eventually.
Yeah. He's no what's his name in his prime playing for the Texans? Yeah. You know who I mean. I don't know who I mean.
I know who you mean. I just don't. Arian Foster.
Yes, Arian Foster. Thank you. So coming back to me here in a few picks, I mean, fuck, if Gronk's on the board, I'm probably grabbing that.
Taking the plunge.
Otherwise,
I think if you can get Gronk as your third pick, man, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's incredible. Middle of the pack, 30th pick. I mean, we've got all these people are are making their picks. We only have like one person on auto pick, but there went Gronk at 28. So, boo. But I'm real happy here. I'm gonna play the ESPN like projections, and go ahead and grab Doug Baldwin as my wide receiver 2 behind Odell Beckham.
Just going.
Yeah,
He's going pure points.
What's that? Yeah.
Just going by that's purely point prediction.
Yep. I mean, I'm going by our predictions.
I mean, I think we have Doug Baldwin probably higher than Alshon Jeffrey.
We've got Doug Baldwin at 21.
Yeah.
Alshon Jeffrey's down in the 30s, I think.
Yeah, and 31, I believe.
Doug Baldwin, there's a lot to like about him. Not a ton of competition. Yep. He's been elite for a couple of years. Russell Wilson should be better than he was even last year. So, real happy there.
Nothing's changed with that team also. Like, he didn't change teams. There's not a new coaching staff or anything. There's nothing that could throw off any prediction of what he'd... It's going to be pretty much what he did last year, you know?
Which I would love as my third pick. Or, pick in the third round. Got all these guys like DeAndre Hopkins, Alshon Jeffrey, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins, Keenan Allen. So many question marks and, like, such a variety of question marks. But I feel, like Doug Baldwin's safe. Yeah. Underrated on ESPN, so that will obviously probably shift a little bit, I would assume, before, but maybe not. Like, and over the next 2 months.
Right.
So you're up here in 2 picks.
I am up in 2 picks. I'm looking at snagging up this Davante Adams. I just think they're low on him.
Agree. That's another player ESPN seems to be pretty low on. I don't know why. He was like the wide receiver 8 or 9 last year.
It was great. I mean, they're obviously calling for some kind of regression, like obviously 5 TDs less, but I mean, I still think that's probably it.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize Isaiah Crowell went 25th. Also, Marshawn Lynch and Lamar Miller off the board.
Yeah.
We do have like Mark Ingram, Carlos Hyde here as well. I mean, you've got this wheel, obviously. I assume. I know you're going to take a wide receiver, but then.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to mess on these running backs. They're all kind of iffy.
Yeah, I assume Fournette got like taken real early, probably. So.
Oh yeah, sure.
So you're wanting Davante Adams here for sure. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Davante Adams. I'm looking at Crabtree, I think.
All right.
I don't know, man. I like Keenan Allen too. I think he's going to have a real chance to bounce back.
Yeah.
But he's also got a real chance to get hurt.
Yeah. No,
Crabtree's just a solid dude.
Right. I think you've got your pick.
Who's probably going to be top 15.
Yeah, your pick of the litter here. Not as upside as Allen or Watkins, but obviously Watkins is the riskiest of them all. So cool.
There's lots of downside with those guys too.
Grab Crabtree for you here, and this is again where I think you're playing the board and you're playing, that like handful of high upside running backs who are coming up here in the 50s.
Yeah.
Picking here in 3 picks, and so I've been like, running back, wide receiver, and I'm kind of in the same boat you were with that last pick where a lot of those wide receivers are still available, including Keenan Allen. I guess I wouldn't want to take like a Travis Kelce here, I don't think. I want to see what falls to me. If he's even still available, I don't know if he is. But, I don't know, is he available? Where's he at? I don't know. Like, I almost want to get greedy here. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I mean...
I had my mic muted for a second because I was coughing.
So, I almost want to get greedy here and reach down for, like, Mixon, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah. I think I'm going to stay the board just because I can. And, Yeah, I'm just looking at like what's available, and I'm gonna be the one who pulls the trigger on Keenan Allen here.
Yeah, I mean, I like Crabtree. I feel a little bit more.
Oh no,
like we don't even have him ranked like higher than Golden Tate, for instance.
Yeah, I'm trying to see where do we have. Yeah, we've got Tate though down below. Where is Tate? What the fuck is he?
Tate's at 28.
Oh, is he? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually have him above. We have like Tate and then Terrell Pryor, then Alshon Jeffrey, and then Allen Robinson, DeAndre Hopkins, and Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just low on these guys that are in bad situations and or injury prone. Like,
yeah, but Golden Tate is also like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He was so weird last year. It's hard to.
He was weird, but I mean, he was.
You got to assume he's going to be as good as he was like in the second half of last season, the entire year, hopefully.
Yeah. But Keenan Allen's just like that pure high end upside, and I don't feel like. I mean, having like Odell and Doug Baldwin, I almost feel like that's a plus to take like Keenan Allen there. It's like I don't need a reliable guy. Like I didn't take 2 shaky picks with my first 2 wide receivers. So, geez, Mark Ingram's still on the board.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. He's about.
We have Keenan Allen at like 45. We even have him below.
Yeah, we've got him a little low. We've got him below Crabtree.
Yeah.
We've got him below Sammy Watkins too. I don't know. Like, well, Sammy Watkins was gone number 1, and I mean, depending. Yeah. I think picking Sammy Watkins is totally like dependent. I like could have been fine there. Like if Keenan Allen had been gone and Sammy Watkins had been there, I would have considered him in the same way I would have. I looked at Keenan Allen, like,
right.
But I think Keenan Allen has a higher chance of staying healthy than Sammy Watkins. So.
Yeah, like these are also rankings for early in the season, so obviously you have a tendency, we do to put like Golden Tate up pretty high just because we know he's not going to get hurt.
Right. And I mean, yeah,
like,
he is the number 1 on that team.
If the preseason's done with and you're drafting your team and Sammy Watkins has looked great and he's still playing 7, I probably will bump him up. I like Sammy Watkins when he's healthy. That dude's like one of the most explosive players in the NFL.
Yeah.
He just seems to outrun everybody.
Yeah, so I feel like my obvious pick here is Mark Ingram. It feels risky as my RB2, kind of, but I mean, he's gonna play. He's gonna get 200 plus carries, probably more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the whole Adrian Peterson thing. It's hard to predict, but that seemed pretty low for him to get him in the mid-50s.
Yeah, they got Bilal Powell pretty high, I think. Like, I don't know how you could put Powell above Gore. Like, I know they expect him to take over the job, but that's just like every other situation where, like, a rookie's coming in, even though he's not a rookie, so he doesn't have that much of a learning curve, but still, like, Forte's still there, and he's not going to go anywhere. And he even said himself he hopes the new offensive coordinator leans toward more of an actual timeshare.
Yeah.
Which it was. I mean, it pretty much was all last season, too, until...
Oh, it was pretty 50-50.
Until near the end of the season where Forte got hurt.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're coming up on the wheel here, and... yeah, you got a lot of options.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to take a running back here. At least 1. Probably 2 if you think 2 are worth taking.
Yeah. What in the hell is it? Like, I'm just curious, where's Terrell Pryor at still? Because it's clearly he should be where Jamison Crowder is at now.
Right. Oh, Pryor got grabbed, I think. Yeah, he got... Okay, he
just did, yeah.
He got grabbed 56, so like 5 picks ago.
I wonder where he was actually at, though.
I think he's in the 90s.
Okay, well, I'm going to take Joe Mixon, I think, for my RB. Like...
Oh, fuck.
I think he's going to take the job.
Where is he?
50.
60.
58, 68, like 60, yeah.
Oh no, dude.
Can't really see.
I just fucked you over so bad.
Oh, God, you auto-picked Greg Olson. No.
God damn it. I'm so sorry.
Whatever, it's a mod.
I lost him on the board. No, I mean, and then it auto-picked you. Who else?
Greg Olson.
No, you got Joe Mixon and Greg Olson.
Auto-picked Greg Olson.
What's that?
So I said somehow it took Joe Mixon.
Okay.
That was not an auto-pick.
No, it took Greg Olson first. It auto-picked Greg Olson, and then it auto-picked Joe Mixon for you.
Oh, yeah, random.
Well, that's not the worst, right? Like...
No, I mean, I wanted Mixon. I was assuming if it would auto-pick somebody, it would auto-pick Theo Riddick. Because he's the running back up top.
Well, all right, so you're not that far off, right? Like, Greg Olson's reasonable at, like, 62, right?
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, I would have probably... I probably would have taken Moncrief.
Yeah, I mean, we've got him at 53, Greg Olson. Well above Moncrief. I mean, I know you think Moncrief has higher upside.
I just don't take tight ends like that.
Yeah, I know. But, not bad. All right, so I'm about to be back on the clock. This is kind of rough. I feel like I'm probably going to roll the dice on C.J. Anderson. Again,
yeah.
Like I've got Mark Ingram. So this is kind of a make or break pick here. Because, like, I mean, it's like if Ingram and C.J. Anderson are both bad, which I don't think is going to happen. But, like, it's... If Mark Ingram and C.J. Anderson are both good, which is very possible, then I've got, like, a really deep team.
Yeah.
Besides, he's just the best running back on the board. He fell according to our rankings quite a bit there. I was like, we've got him at, like, 41. So... I hope he doesn't burn me again in this hypothetical league that's never going to be played out.
Yeah, I can't wait till Eric Decker and Macklin sign places so we can, like, redo our rankings and
consider where to take
know what is going on with those guys.
Right.
Yeah, because Decker could shake things up pretty big.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd like to go back and look at our rankings and maybe move some guys around a little bit. Like, I think maybe we can move Keenan Allen up with the news of Mike Williams, like, falling even farther behind.
That's a good point. I forgot that had happened since we made these.
Yeah. But, I mean, we always had
I
Mike
completely
Williams
agree. Yeah, I completely agree that it does not sound like Mike Williams is going to be...
I mean, he might not be ready for training camp, which is bad.
Yeah, he's not going to be an important part of the team at the beginning of the season. All right, so, having taken some shots on a couple running backs...
Why did Golden take so high anyway? Was he really good last year?
I think he was pretty good. I don't have the stats in front of me, but...
I just don't know. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'm curious.
Yeah, I think he was pretty good. Anyway, I think I'm going to take Moncrief here.
It's not a bad pick. I probably would have made that pick.
Yeah, I know you would have. I guarantee it. But yeah, great wide receiver for.
Okay, there goes Eric Decker. I was going to say, Eric Decker still being here is just getting, like, ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
I don't care where he goes. As long as they have a quarterback who's semi-reasonable, then it's not like he ever had an insane quarterback at the Jets and he was still good.
Yep. We've got him right there, like a couple spots, wide receiver spots behind Moncrief, 2 or 3 spots, 4 maybe. I don't know. We're pretty down on him, but I also think any situation, is going to be better than it was last year for him. So,
Yep, pretty much. So Golden Tate was PRK 17 last year. We have him at 15 this year.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably reasonable. I mean, he did have a really randomly shitty, like...
First half of the year, or first few games.
I mean, the first... Yeah, not really the first half. Game 1 was like...
Oh, you're right. It was good. By the way, you're up. You got 25 seconds.
Yeah. But just like, yeah, he just had 5 games at the start that were just, like, not good.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, Marvin Jones, and then Marvin Jones just died or something.
Yep.
Well, let's see. I'm going to take Mike Wallace for sure. I like Mike Wallace this year. Unless something changes and they sign somebody. But until that happens, he's just the guy.
Well, I mean, even if they sign Eric Decker, that's almost like complimentary. I mean, he's not going to be taking away Mike Wallace's targets.
Nah, but he's going to be taking away Mike Wallace's touchdowns.
Yeah, probably. But Mike Wallace is only going to score on long touchdowns. Like, he doesn't... Did he score on?
Kind of. They just don't really have a red zone threat there, so they're going to throw to him at some point in the end zone.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, who else do you want?
Probably an RB. Probably just take Rob Kelly, just assuming at this point that he's the guy.
Yeah. Done.
You're getting down here where you really don't have many actual starters left. Like, there's Doug Martin, obviously, but then after that, it's kind of... You're getting to the backups or the guys that were signed and should have been the starter, but they're not, like Latavius Murray.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and snatch up that Doug Martin you just referenced. Too good a spot not to.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, I'm actually going around 90. Like, I forget where we've got him. We've got him in the 70s.
Yeah, 74. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just not unbelievably excited about any of the players right here. I mean, not that there's anyone left to be excited about, but...
Yeah. Like, we've actually got Doug Martin 4 spots above Rob Kelly.
Mm-hmm. No,
But that's mainly in part just because we really have no clue what's going on with that backfield yet.
Exactly.
I'd be totally fine with... If Rob Kelly's actually going to be the guy and they make a commitment to him, I'd be totally fine with bumping him above Martin.
Right. Oh, totally. But yeah, I've got C.J. Anderson, so he'll probably be good for the first 4 games, maybe 3 games of the year, and then Doug Martin will come back, and C.J. Anderson will fall off a cliff, and hopefully Doug Martin will be good. That sums up like my last 2 running back picks. And it's coming back to me here. Looking at some good options at wide receiver.
Yeah, I like that Martavis Bryant.
Yeah, looking at that for sure. And I think
John Brown's got some good bounce back potential.
He does. Wide
receivers I don't like here are Mike Williams necessarily. I definitely don't like Randall Cobb. I don't care if the coach said they want to give him the ball more. He's just the 3rd best receiver on that team. That's why he didn't do shit last year. Devontae Adams just actually is better.
Yep. Oh wow, someone went and grabbed John Ross there. I mean, one thing to note here is I think the QB's situation is getting a little thin, but I'm gonna again wait. I'm just gonna keep alternating, running backs and wide receivers here that have like high upside and take Martavis Bryant.
Yeah, you're getting to the area for which you want to snatch up a quarterback here soon.
For sure.
Where did Cousins already go?
Here, I'll show you the QBs.
Not really.
Who are left?
No.
Ugh, it's getting down there, son.
Yeah, apparently he has gone.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see him. He must have went like a while ago.
Dak Prescott just got smashed. Yeah. So, you want to see those QBs again, or?
No, the QBs are whatever. I mean, I will probably take Jameis Winston.
Okay.
Just because, after that group of quarterbacks, like especially being on the wheel, it's going to be just picked through by the time it gets back around to me again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be playing some, streaming a couple, QB 12s and 13s probably for the most of the season. Not the ideal situation.
Yeah, so who do you want here?
Yeah, take Jameis Winston for me.
Who else are you going to take?
Because I like that. I like that guy.
Just under. All right, you're back up. Got that in just under the wire.
I've got.
All right, so you got John Brown here, who you were just talking about.
Yeah, as far as wide receivers,
right.
I mean, there's a couple running backs I like. I mean, like taking Samjay Perine here would be probably okay. Just
Samaj, dude.
Whatever.
With Rob Kelly?
But I don't want to take two Washington running backs back to back. That's just because they also have no clue what's going on, so they just put them beside each other almost.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You're pretty deep. Who do you want?
Give me Kenny Dixon.
God damn it.
Yeah.
You just need to say the number when it gets down to like 5 seconds. I got him.
Really see the numbers that well.
Oh, yeah, I was like, ooh, John Brown. But then I realized, like, I need to take a quarterback here. Like, no choice.
Yeah, I just took Kenny Dixon because I do have, Joe Mixon and Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
I guess kind of some dudes who could maybe flop, so.
Right. I really don't hate the idea of taking, like, Andy Dalton really late.
Yeah.
And I actually might. I don't know. Like, John Brown's just, like, so good right here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like, I've got...
Dude, just wait on your quarterback, see what happens.
Yeah, I will. I've just got stupid depth at wide receiver, and I'm going to round out my bench with 2 running backs and draft a late tight end and a late QB.
Yeah.
Like, I would describe my draft style as, like...
8 running backs?
Conservative. No, man, I've only got 4 running backs.
Shit's
I meant so far. Like, I think I was pretty principled, and I stuck with, like, the best available.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I do like Kenny Dixon there. If he actually does come back after 3 games and somehow is like, the unequivalated starter, that is an amazing pick then.
Yeah, Terrence West, I assume, was like way off the board. Probably.
I doubt it, dude, because these are PPR rankings, man. Danny Woodhead was taken off the board. That was it. I bet Terrence West is still on the board.
Probably.
I don't know. Maybe not now. We're getting pretty late, but
we are. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. He's not like in the 300s. All right. So
I don't know, dude. PPR rankings.
I don't know. I'm gonna fucking take a swing at Samaj again. Just as fucking. I mean, I could take like Charles Sims here, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I think Samaj is a great end of bench running back.
God, I need to take that Jeremy Hill to handcuff that Joe Mixon.
Dude, that's not the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. You're right. He should stay on the waivers, probably.
It's not the worst, but it is pretty bad.
Jeremy Maclin's still on the board here.
That's because he's bad.
I know.
He's not even projecting any points, dude. Guy sucks. You got to be on a team before you get projected points.
True.
Okay. I want probably a wide receiver. God. These wide receivers suck dick. So what do you think? Who's the best wide receiver out of these guys, do you think? J.J. Nelson?
Torrey Smith, J.J. Nelson.
I like J.J. Nelson.
All right.
They really talked that guy up last year. I don't know if it's ever going to come to fruition, but
I think he was decent. Like,
he got hurt too. So
yeah, exactly. No, I think he wasn't bad. So I don't know. Brashad Perriman's still on the board here.
I know.
You do have Mike
like
Wallace.
You take Perriman or Kevin White. Like, these guys haven't even played that much. Like,
yeah.
At least I know J.J. Nelson can have a good game, and he has had a good game.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, who else do you want?
Yeah. I don't know, probably an RB-ish. I don't know. I like Mark Easley, man. I think he's pretty far down here, and I think he's good.
Where is he at?
I don't know.
Got him.
Q.
Get him. All right.
Yeah, because that guy was great last year. It kind of under the radar, sneaky, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially in PPR, he caught a lot of balls, but he just supplanted Allen Hurns. Like Marquise Lee's finally like healthy and showing that he actually is the more talented guy.
Yeah. All right. So back on me.
Oh, fucking Taylor Gabriel's here. I do like Ted Ginn Jr. I think he might have an okay year. He's not going to be Brandon Cooks or anything close to it. He's just going to be Ted Ginn Jr. But
yeah,
he could randomly just explode and win you a week.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna take Mariota here. I don't know. I think he's got higher upside than Dalton, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything in 12 picks.
Yeah.
Here.
You're not missing out on Josh Gordon, dude. Yeah, I've been getting my life straightened around. I'm ready to play football. Denied.
So I should have looked at the tight ends available. Like, I know Ebron's still there.
Is he?
He is. But it's almost like I'm almost just gonna like I feel like I'm just gonna take Julius Thomas.
Switch me back to all. I'm just looking at wide receivers.
Oh, my bad.
Juju Schuster-Smith. Hey, Ebron is there. I'm kind of surprised that Ebron didn't get taken before Jack Doyle.
Yeah.
But Doyle's got some upside, I guess. And he hasn't had a history of getting hurt so far.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Terrence West, 177. Told you he was still on the board.
Probably should have grabbed him. You probably should have grabbed him. Well, no, I don't know. Marquise Lee was some possible real good value. All right, so I guess I'm gonna take Ebron. He just doesn't score touchdowns, but
not really, which is surprising because there's no big guy on that team.
Yeah.
Like Marvin Jones, I guess.
But he's the one where like people say like he's quietly like constantly trending upward, right?
Yeah, until he gets his ankle injury.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, fuck it.
I mean, that's just the ever lying factor with him. He is injury prone and will probably get hurt.
Yeah,
every season. He's like a poor man's Jordan Reed or something. Will get hurt, but he's good enough to take anyway.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
All right, I kind of want to give me an RB. I feel like I should. Probably just take a backup here. Who's the top backup? Like a little Thomas Rawls, maybe. Is he gone?
I might. Yeah, he probably is gone. Here, let me look.
I just saw him for a second.
Like Devonta Booker's here. Rawls is probably way gone.
Well, Rawls just was up there, so he just got taken recently. Oh yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, take Booker. I like Booker.
Booker.
That probably just is the best guy here. Like.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, obviously, people really don't have any trust in C.J. Anderson.
Yeah, Rawls got taken
whatsoever.
Rawls got taken 149.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I said. I just saw him, so he obviously just got taken.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna snag me up. There's a couple guys here late that I like. I like Joe Williams. I like Jamal Williams. But I'm gonna go with Joe Williams, I think. I think he just has a better chance of taking the starting job.
What number?
He's at 219.
219.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Williams
fair.
For 49ers.
Yep. I think that's a great way to round out.
Yeah, I mean, he just might be the guy. I don't like. Carlos Hyde apparently has looked really bad.
Yeah, and I think. I feel like you. Oh no, Terrence West is still there. Haha.
Yeah. I don't really care about Terrence West. I don't want.
No, I know you don't care about him. I'm not saying you should. I'm I'm trying to decide who I should take, and I feel like I probably should have taken one of those two running backs in my last round instead of Eric Ebron. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I should have just waited for Julius Thomas as my last pick.
Yeah, he could be sneaky good this year.
Yeah, I mean, I am going to take the Ravens starting running back. Basically, what's going to happen here is I don't think how I would play this if this was a real draft is I don't think Julius Thomas is going to be taken, and I would actually consider just straight up dropping Ebron.
Yeah.
That's why I should have considered Booker or like Williams instead of Ebron, because then over Terrence West I could have taken Julius Thomas.
So yeah, as usual, when I draft, I am usually picking my defense and kicker in the consecutive last 2 rounds. So
yeah,
whoever the best D is here, I'm going to snag him up.
I don't know who you like.
I don't even know, man. It's fucking defense. I don't care.
Pick someone. Come on.
Everybody's wrong every year anyway.
There you go. Just pick a team.
Are the Bengals still up there? Of course not.
No.
I don't know. I'm really curious about the Giants. They did really well last year, and they're projected really low this year, and I'm kind of wondering why. Like, I don't know who they lost.
Yeah. Oh, it's on me, actually. I didn't realize that. I'm going to go ahead and take the Jags. I think, I don't know, I was reading an article about their defensive line. Just like,
yeah, the Jags, they were pretty good last year.
They were okay. I think the offense was just so bad they got tired, and but I think they took a step, and they'll probably take another step. So you're taking the Giants here.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Oh, you were talking so much about the Giants. Who's your kicker of choice?
I was just curious why they're ranked down so much. I don't know. Really, don't look into defenses.
No,
if it were up to me, I probably would take
the
Chargers because I had Chargers last year, and I really like Joey Bosa. That dude is just a beast.
True. They did have a lot of injuries last year, but they have a lot of injuries every year on defense, it seems like, and just generally underperform.
As far as this goes, I guess just going to be Will Lutz.
Lutz.
I like Sturgis. He's okay, but I don't know. Like, obviously, Lutz is on a higher powered offense.
Yeah.
Even though I like what the Eagles did this offseason, but still, it's just Drew Brees and the Saints.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to take Chris Boswell here.
So, yeah, this team ended up pretty good, even though I got out to pick that Greg Olsen.
Yeah.
Somehow still got the running back I wanted, which I was surprised about.
Right. I was too.
But I like my bench. But no, yeah, I thought you were saying that I should take Terrence West over Kenneth Dixon.
No, I was not at all.
Yeah. I don't want, he's pretty much the only part of that backfield I would even want, and just hope to God that he ends up being ridiculous.
Right. Well, I mean, we have Terrence West, in our top 100 rankings.
Yeah. I mean, we both feel that he's still the starter, and there's been good things said about him this offseason so far. And
yeah.
He's probably always going to be there, but maybe Kenneth Dixon will get the lion's share of it.
Eventually, we'll see.
I'm not taking a third bench guy. I'm really not expecting to play, until mid-season.
Yeah, that's why.
Hopefully by that time he is just an actual decent RB2, for your team. Earlier, at least a flex. Hopefully.
I'm pretty sure I grabbed Doug Martin before you got to that Kenneth Dixon pick.
You grabbed who?
Doug Martin before you got to the pick where you took Kenneth Dixon.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a similar thing in a lot of ways.
Right.
It's just...
Yeah, there's just a little bit more uncertainty with Dixon because obviously he hasn't really done much yet.
Yeah, I agree. I'm saying you probably would have picked Doug Martin if he'd still been up there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, but yeah, they're pretty much the same guy. You're kind of hoping for the same thing out of him.
Right.
3-game suspension, or maybe it's 4 in Kenneth Dixon's case, and then... hope he's fresh and ready to crush.
Yeah. Fresh and ready to crush. On that note, call it a day.
Hey, on that note, thanks for watching.
Stay tuned. Follow us on Twitter at deepbomb.com, spelled out. Find us on Facebook.
Facebook.
Follow us on Facebook at again Deep Dom Beat Bomb Deep Bobada Beep Bop DeepBomb.com. It's all spelled out. And
Got too much Doris
yeah.
Burke on your mind from last night.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Go Cavs. Defend the
Yeah,
land.
at least it didn't get swept.
At least they didn't get swept.
Way to finally show up, buddy.
Hey, same spot they were in last year.
Yeah.
All right, go Cavs. I'll talk to you later, man. Peace. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Later.